Goodbye.
Last time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I think it's me.
Talking about big money.
And I think I'm right.
You're right for $250,000. Just won $500,000. See, it paid off to bring your older sister. She's really calmed you down.
The first thing I'd like to do is use that 50-50. Since I've got it, I think I'd like to use the audience.
Anybody you want to call?
I'm going to call my friend Hagai.
All right, so what's your final answer, big boy?
I will say B. Peru.
You can buy a new car. You just won $1 million. And the winner is Maureen Lawler. Now, join us from New York for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Thursday night at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Well, as you just saw, we had another $1 million winner on Tuesday night. That was David Goodman of Olney, Maryland, our $6th $1 million winner in 118 shows that we've done so far since last August. But now we've had 3 of the last 4 weeks. It's really turning an unpredictable summer around here. And who knows what's going to happen tonight? Yeah, we're here with Maureen Lawler from Oakland, California. She just won $200 on the other night. And before you know it, the time was up. 13 away from winning $1 million. Nice to see you, Maureen.
Thank you.
Well, you weren't nervous at all when we started.
I was.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Well, you got a lovely smile. Tell me about yourself. What do you do?
I'm a packaging saleswoman. I'm in outside sales, boxes, tape, bubbles.
You sell boxes and
Yeah.
tapes and papers
All
and
the
things.
type of packaging that you need to
Good for
ship
you.
a product from one place to another.
You told me you were from Oakland, California.
That's right.
And you're married to Bernie.
That's right.
Hi, Bernie. How you doing?
Good, fine. Hi, Regis.
And where'd you meet Bernie?
In San Francisco at a party, a birthday party for friends. And
Really?
we met there.
Just wandered in there, looked around, and there was
Yeah.
Bernie eyeballing you, right?
Oh, a little bit.
Who said hello to who first?
He did. He asked me to dance.
Sure, Oh, he asked you to dance. Right away, Bernie. Moving in there. Good for you. You've got a son?
9-year-old Thomas.
I hope he watches the show. I'm sure he does if he's
loves
that
the
age.
show.
Good.
He loves it.
Well, that's great. Well, all right, Maureen, here we go now. You've won $200, 13 away from winning $1 million. Here's how we play. The more questions you get right, the more money you win. Once you reach the $1,000 or the $32,000 level, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least that much money. You have all of your lifelines left to help you out. 50-50. Ask the audience, and you can phone a friend. Now, to play along with Maureen, log on to abc.com. Right now, click onto the Enhanced TV logo and play against everybody at home using ABC's Enhanced TV. Okay, Maureen, ready to do it?
Hope so.
All right, she's ready. Audience, are you ready? Yeah, come on. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Here we go. For $300. In the famous Beach Boys song, she'll have fun, 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 till her daddy takes her what away? Ferrari, T-Bird, allowance, MTV.
Her T-Bird away.
Right answer, her T-Bird. Here we go now for $500. Which of the following is a type of large round cooking pot often associated with witchcraft? Would it be a cauldron, a pot boiler, kettle drum, wok?
That would be cauldron A.
Final? Yes, final. Cauldron is the right answer for $500. We're going for $1,000. Which of the following magazines is primarily marketed to teenage girls? Red Book, Spin, People, 17.
17 is for teenage girls. D.
Absolutely right. 17, the answer. All right, you got through those first 5 safely. Now we're up to $2,000 and we're 10 away from $1 million, and here it is. Who did singer Dean Martin team up with to form one of the most successful comedy duos in history? Carl Reiner, Mel Brooks, Jerry Lewis, Flip Wilson.
Well, I do remember them together. Jerry Lewis. C.
Final answer?
Yes.
Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, one of the greatest, for $2,000. Here it is now for $4,000. In 1999, what new monetary unit was introduced to 11 countries of the European Union? Euro, Franco, Marco, Continental.
I believe that was the euro dollar. A. Final.
Confident? Final,
So-
she said it, yeah, 4,000. You won it! $4,000. The euro. Here she is now for $8,000. In which of the following shows has Pamela Anderson not been a regular cast member? Baywatch, VIP, Veronica's Closet, Home Improvement.
Okay, she's in Baywatch. Home Improvement is my little boy's favorite show. So,
She may be the reason why.
he's still a little young. I think VIP was that new one she had. I do not remember as a regular cast member in Veronica's Closet. I'll say C. Final answer.
Making it easy on me. You're right for $8,000. Veronica's Closet. Is this going to happen again to us? 7 away from the million, going for 16,000, and all your lifelines are with you. Here it is for 16 grand. On which of the following places are you most likely to find lichen? Dog's fur, cloud, fish gills, rocks.
I do not know.
Well, that's why we have those lifelines,
Yeah,
Maureen.
okay.
Which one? What do you think?
I think I'd like to ask the audience.
Audience? Sure, we can do that. Audience, Maureen needs your help. On your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, vote now. Well, 75% say it's on rocks. Kind of a commanding
Well, that's
percentage.
what I thought you found lichen on rocks. So I couldn't. Okay, let's go with D. Rocks. Final answer.
Yeah, they're right for $16,000. We'll be right back. She's going for 32. Maureen Lawler from Oakland, California, in that hot seat right now. And Bernie wasn't sure of lichen either.
Oh,
Yeah, the audience came across great, didn't they?
yes.
I was
Thank you very much.
proud.
Thank you.
Maureen is from one of those big families. What were the 9 kids in the family?
Right. Uh-huh.
You were the youngest.
Yes.
And one of Maureen's biggest thrills was the day that Frank Sinatra walked into this store that she was working in and bought a music box.
Little music box.
Yeah, where was this?
In Palm Springs.
In Palm
I
Springs,
spent my
yeah.
teenage years there.
Uh-huh.
And he'd come in looking for a Snoopy dog, actually, and we didn't have one. So I offered this little music box. So he told me to wrap it up, kid, and disappeared for a while, went down the street, and I did the very best job I could, getting it with the best paper, getting it perfectly wrapped, and came out and presented it to him, and he looked at me, and I kept looking at him, and he kept looking at me, and finally he says, well, don't you want me to pay for it, kid? So it was pretty funny.
That must have been a thrill.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing pretty good here, miss. You're going for $32,000 right now. You're 6 away from $1 million. 2 lifelines are left. Let's play. Here we go. For $32,000, and this is an important area, in the 1978 film National Lampoon's Animal House, to which fraternity house did Bluto belong? Kappa Gamma, Omega, Sigma Chi, Delta.
Never saw this. Oh, I don't know that. Oh, I wish I had the audience for this now.
Well, you still have 2
Yes,
lifelines, so we
yes.
can narrow it down by 2 or make that call.
I'll make a call. And
Got a movie fan out there?
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I'll call my friend Tom.
What does Tom do?
Tom's father of one of my little boy's friends, and he's a student.
All right, good. Well, let's get Tom on the line and see if he can help us out.
Hello?
Hello, Tom.
Hi.
Hi, Regis Philbin calling from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, fantastic.
How are you?
You have a friend of mine up there, I understand.
Yeah, she's sitting right here with us.
Uh-huh.
Going for $32,000 right now and needs your help to get there.
All right. What
She's
you
gonna
like to do?
She's going to read you the question and the 4 answers, and one of them is the right answer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's all set. Maureen, 30 seconds, and they start now.
In the 1978 film National Lampoon's Animal House, to which fraternity house does Bluto belong? Kappa Gamma, Omega, Sigma Chi, Delta.
Maureen, I would say it was Kappa Gamma. I'm about 60% sure.
60% sure. Which are you sure that they're not? Is there some that you
I
just...
can't positively eliminate either of them.
Okay.
60% sure.
Yeah.
Now, Maureen, you can walk away with the 16,000. If you miss here, you go back to 1,000.
Right.
You lose 15,000. We can still narrow it down by 2 and see if his pick still holds
Let's
up.
do that.
You want to do that?
Uh-huh. 50-50,
Sure.
yes.
All right, computer, please take away 2 of those wrong answers, leaving 1 wrong answer, and the correct one didn't make the cut. I guess you can make a guess here. You've got 50% chance at this point.
I'm going to guess.
Well, good for you.
I came to play. Delta House D, final.
Ah, Maureen.
Oh.
Just won $32,000. Well, there you go. That's great. All right. It took a few lifelines, but you made $32,000. Now you can't leave here with less than
Okay.
that. But they're all gone now, Maureen.
I'm feeling very lonely.
No. We're all behind you. Got that
Okay.
lovely Irish smile.
Oh, well, thank you.
Let's go for 64,000,
Okay.
okay? Nothing to lose here.
Mhm.
5 away from $1 million. Here it is for 64,000. In which of the following states were slaves declared free by the Emancipation Proclamation? New York, South Carolina, Massachusetts, Maryland.
In which of the following states were slaves declared free? Oh, I hope I remembered this right. I borrowed my little boy's history books
In which of the
yesterday.
following states were slaves declared free?
I believe that's South Carolina. B. Final answer.
You keep jumping in with that final answer stuff.
I'm sorry.
But you did it again, you're right! For 64,000. Okay, my friend. Now you'll lose 32,000 if you get it wrong.
Right.
But now you're 4 away from $1 million. No lifelines left, and we're going for $125,000. Which of the following dances was once believed to be a cure for spider bites? Tango, flamenco, tarantella, hora. A cure for spider bites.
Okay.
Kind of a fascinating question.
Yes, who would ever have thought that it could be a cure for spider bites? It's...
With 4 dances that I love to do.
Do you really? Flamenco, tarantella, I think it's the hora. I don't think it's the tango. Just trying to think. Flamenco, you do a lot of the stomp their feet a lot. And then the tarantella, I'm trying to remember what that is. And if that isn't...
That was the first dance you did with Bernie many years ago.
Is that what it's called? Okay. I'm trying to think if that's not a Spanish name or something for spider or something. Tarantella. Okay, let's do it. Let's go with Tarantella. C.
Oh, I hope you're right. I really do. Final answer?
Yes.
She just won $120,000. We're going to come back in a moment. She may go for $250,000.
When you them in the pharmacy aisle today.
What's it feel like? Oh, pretty good, huh? Yeah, well, now you're getting into some serious money, Maureen. What would you do with this money?
Well, it doesn't sound very glamorous, but there's 3 of us in a 1-bathroom house, so I want to add a bathroom.
Yeah, sure.
And
That's
college.
for you, I hope.
Yes, I think.
Let the boys stay in theirs.
Add a little bit to the college fund for my son, and hopefully I'll be able to help my nieces in a program in Napa for disabled young adults. And I know they're all watching tonight.
I'll bet
Hopefully
they
I can
are.
help them a little bit.
Bet they are. Well, now, Bernie, serious bucks here, pal. You know,
Sure is.
we're getting up there. The questions are getting tougher, and the lifelines are all gone. What's your advice at this point?
Just to trust whatever you want to do, Maureen. I'm right behind you. Literally.
And I think that's just where Bernie wants to sit, right behind her. And your boy at home must be going crazy.
Oh, he's
Tom, he's
gonna
really
be
into this. He
excited.
gave you a
He's very
last-minute drill, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He
Using his little...
We played Game Boy this weekend to get my thumbs ready for Fast Finger.
Guess that
and
paid off.
he's been helping me, and he's great.
Well,
fan.
all right. Let's take a look at this question now. We're up to $250,000. That's $250,000. She's won 125. Lifelines are all gone. She'll lose 93 if she misses. Let's play. Russia and Turkey both have shorelines on which of the following seas? Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Aegean Sea, Red Sea.
Both have shorelines on which of the following seas? Well, I have a guess, but I'm just not sure now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not sure enough. And 125 is great. It makes me very happy to go home with that. It's been a lot
So
of
you're
fun.
going to walk with 125, which is always
I'm gonna walk.
good, safe idea. All right. I tell you what, you said you had a guess.
I know.
Just for fun, what would it be?
I was gonna say the Caspian Sea.
No, let's get out of here with 125. It's the Black Sea. No, here you go. 125. Okay, good luck to you, okay? Hey, Bernie. Wow. What a fabulous contestant, and could really feel the audience rooting for her. Right now, we've got 10 new contestants who called our 800 number and wound up right here. Who are they tonight? Let's find out. They are Adam Hodberg, Brooklyn, New York. Barry Krieger, Baltimore, Maryland. Eric Feinstein, Austin, New York. Paul Wood, Federal Way, Washington. Dan Moore, Wexford, Pennsylvania. Christopher Liptrap, Moreno Valley, California. Wolf Forest, Tucson, Arizona. Oliver Wade, Los Angeles, California. Ian Wall, Stanford, Connecticut. Lynn Craig, Charleston, Rhode Island. Okay, everybody, congratulations on getting this far. Now, here's how it works. A moment of question and 4 answers will appear on your screens. The one who puts those answers in the correct order, in the fastest time, will be our next player. Audience, we need complete silence here. Thank you very much. Here's the question. Put these movies, based on novels, in the order of their theatrical release, starting with the earliest. Cider House Rules, Patriot Games, The Outsiders, Apocalypse Now. Okay, everybody, time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order, starting with the earliest movie, The Outsiders, then Apocalypse Now, Patriot Games, and then Cider House Rules. Who got it right at the fastest time? Only one, Oliver Wade. Oliver Wade, congratulations. Come on, let's do it. Oliver Wade from Los Angeles, California, in the hot seat. I must tell you, it took a while to come up with the answers to that question.
Well, I just wanted to show that I knew it. I didn't want to get in the hot seat.
Oh, right. Anyway, congratulations. Nice to have you here. What do you do for a living?
I'm an animation director at a video game company.
Oh, is that right? How interesting. Always wanted to be an animator?
Yeah, ever since I was a little kid. I saw Pinocchio when I was 5, and it was always a dream from that point on.
And who's your pal there?
It's Chad.
Chad, nice to have you here.
Hi, thanks a lot.
Very good. All right. Well, now, Oliver, you ready to play here?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it, okay? You know the rules. You know your lifelines, 50-50. Ask the audience, phone a friend. So if you're ready, Oliver Wade, let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? We begin with the $100 question. Where in a woman's dress would you most likely find the hemline? Around the neck? Around the waist? At the bottom? At Macy's?
C, at the bottom.
At the bottom, exactly. Yeah, that's where you find it. $200. If a cowboy rides off into the sunset, what direction is he going? North? West? East? To the mall?
That would be B, west.
You're right for $200. 300. Which of these phrases would commonly complete the expression of surprise? Well, I'll be a what? Monkey's uncle? Dolphin's daughter? Zebra's sister? Ant's aunt?
That would be A, monkey's uncle.
Final? Yeah, monkey's uncle is the right answer. Silly phrase, isn't it, when you think about it, on monkey's uncle? All right, $500, Oliver. The hands of a watch form a right angle at which of the following times? 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
That would be C, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock it is for $500. 1,000 right now. The famous rhetorical question asks, how many angels can stand on what? Grain of sand, head of a pin, edge of a breeze, rays of a sunbeam.
That would be B, head of a pin.
Head of a pin is where they would stand for $1,000. Okay, Frank, when we get back, he's going for $2,000. Some change.
And it's not burning. So
Oliver Wade from Los Angeles, animation director, in the hot seat right now. 2 kids at home watching this and probably going crazy, right?
Probably so, yeah.
Brian and Brenda, 12 and 8. I suppose
Brian's 13.
Oh, he's 13?
Yeah.
Suppose they play the game along with you?
Yes.
Good. All right, Oliver, we're going for 2,000 now. You're 10 away from $1 million. All your lifelines are with you. Here it is for $2,000. Let's play. What hormone regulates the body's use of glucose? Testosterone, estrogen, insulin, adrenaline.
Well, that didn't take long. What hormone regulates the body's use of glucose?
Got to think of what glucose is.
Yeah, I know glucose, insulin is certainly involved in that, but I don't know if that's what regulates. Adrenaline is what you get when you're nervous like I am, and it makes your body race really fast. It has anything to do with glucose. Estrogen, female hormone, testosterone, male hormone. I'm gonna feel really, really bad if this is wrong. Diabetes is glucose. Insulin regulates that. I'm gonna say C, insulin.
You're going to go back to insulin, which I think was your original.
Yeah, I never really strayed from it, but I was just trying to work through the other ones.
Yeah. All right.
This could possibly be wrong, but I'm gonna say C, insulin.
I don't want to make you totally nuts, but I have to say, is that your final answer?
Yes.
What was the problem? Of course, it's insulin. First impressions are usually pretty good. All right, so you kept all your lifelines. Good for you. We're going for $4,000, and here it is. What U.S. president kept a sign on his desk that read, "The buck stops here"? Herbert Hoover, Harry S. Truman, Theodore Roosevelt, Grover Cleveland.
There's gonna be some movie questions and coming up later on.
Yeah, well, there probably will be.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely know two of this now. I'm deciding between two. I will. This is just like the last one, oddly enough. I have a feeling, and I'm gonna go with it.
All right.
From Missouri originally. Harry S. Truman, also from Independence, Missouri.
Uh-huh.
I have a feeling it's Harry S. Truman.
Okay, well, we've established that much. Now, I've got to say to you, is that your final answer? That's what I was afraid of.
Yes.
Take your time. Take your time, Oliver. Did I hear you say yes?
Yes.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Did you say Harry Truman?
Yes.
You're right. For $4,000. Oliver, I'm supposed to make you sweat. You're making me sweat. But you're 8 away from $1 million, and we're looking at the $8,000 question, and here it is. What artist holds the record for the most copies of a single sold in the U.S.? Elton John, Elvis Presley, Bing Crosby, Michael Jackson.
I'm actually relatively confident with this one. It shouldn't take nearly as long.
All right, we're happy about that.
I'm pretty sure it's Elton John's Diana tribute, the remake of Candle in the Wind. I'm gonna say A, Elton John.
Final?
Yes.
Yes, indeed, Elton John, the winner. He's won $8,000. We're going for $16,000 when we come back.
$9.8 to you now.
Oliver Wade from Los Angeles, animation director for a video game company, accompanied by his pal Chad, who's also a co-worker. Tell me something about Oliver that I don't know already.
Oh, well, Oliver is sort of like our Ed McMahon around the office. We actually try to make him laugh as much as possible, and usually one of us ends up making him cry almost every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he has an infectious laugh?
Yeah, pretty much. Usually if you get him going, it's hard to stop him, so.
So far, he's been a little cautious here.
Well,
Yeah. But Oliver has a girlfriend, Chad. You know about her?
Yeah, I did. Sure did.
Yeah, sure. Met her while he was with Jason Priestley.
I
Talk
heard about
dropping
that.
a few names on
Yeah,
all
no,
of us.
I'm pretty impressed.
Not bad. Okay, Oliver, you're doing very well here. All those lifelines are with you. We're going for $16,000 right now. Let's play. Here it is for $16,000. Which of these drinks was once known as the Great National Temperance Beverage? Milk, Welch's grape juice, Coca-Cola, A&W root beer.
Well, I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to use my 50-50.
And that's a pretty good idea. All right, computer, take away 2 of the wrong answers for Oliver, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct one. So there you go, Coca-Cola or the root beer?
This worked out nicely because the 2 that I was trying to decide between were those 2. I'm going to phone a friend.
Who we gonna call? One of your big Hollywood buddies? Jason Priestley, maybe?
I'm going to call my friend Tim.
What does Tim do?
He's an animator as well.
All right, fine. Let's get Timmy on the line. See if he can help. AT&T, thank you.
Hello?
Hello, Tim.
Yeah,
Regis Philbin calling from New York. How are you?
pretty good.
We're sitting here having a million laughs with Oliver,
Uh-huh.
and he needs your help right now.
Okay.
Okay? He's going for 16,000.
Okay.
7 away from a million. We have a question and 2 possible answers,
Okay.
which he's going to read to you right now. You've got 30 seconds, Oliver. Go ahead.
Which of these drinks was once known as the Great National Temperance Beverage? Is it Coca-Cola or A&W root beer?
Oliver, my guess is as good as yours. I'd go with A&W.
Do you have a refrigerator nearby? You can run and check anything?
I don't have any A&W or Coke in it. Pepsi. Sorry.
Unfortunately, that's not a choice.
I wish I could help. I was waiting for you, and I wish I could help.
Thanks.
Told you to call Jason Priestley.
Do not want to burn the last one.
Well, what did he say? Did he have a preference here?
No.
Are you sure you didn't hear something in there?
No.
I didn't either.
Well, it's a shame if it's wrong.
Oliver, remember, you know what, I shouldn't say it. I happen to like you, you know, and I want you to win. But we went through this agony previously. And it went back to your first inclination, your first instinct, right? Now, what was your first instinct?
First instinct was C. And again, way overthinking it. It's a $16,000 question, which leads me to believe that it shouldn't be that difficult. A&W root beer, not necessarily obscure, but certainly not as popular as Coca-Cola. Seems like the kind of thing that, I'm just rambling. I think,
But it's interesting. It really is. We're all fascinated. We just can't take our eyes off you.
well, let's do it.
Now, you can still have one lifeline.
Yeah, no,
You still got the audience,
I wanna
and
say-
everybody wants you to win.
I want to save it, possibly for no reason, but I want to save it.
Okay, now you're making me nervous. So what's it going to be, big boy?
It's going to be C.
C? Final answer?
Yeah.
You're right for $16,000. See what you've done to all of us? You've made us all nuts here.
These lifelines
And
are
again, your
useless.
first instinct paid off. Now, here's the crucial one. This is the one you were saving that lifeline for, maybe. You want to win. You want to get to 32,000. So at least you'll have that if you have to leave. Okay?
It's kind of a plan. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
All right. Good. But if you miss, Oliver, you'll lose 15,000.
Gotcha.
You're 6 away from a million. Here it is with 32,000. Which of the following actors has never portrayed the character of Zorro in a film? Douglas Fairbanks Sr., Anthony Hopkins, George Hamilton, Ricardo Montalban. You were looking for that movie question. Here it is.
Yes, it is. Anthony Hopkins, I know, played older Zorro in the most recent Zorro movie. George Hamilton was in Zorro the Gay Blade, I believe. Looked very good in that movie. Nice and tan. Other two, not really sure. Don't recall seeing Ricardo Montalban. I'm assuming Douglas Fairbanks Sr. played Zorro in the earlier Zorro films. And I just could probably completely talk the audience into an answer if it's wrong.
But in the meantime, did I hear your first instinct?
It was actually Ricardo Montalban.
Was your first instinct?
It was.
Oh. Well, you still have that lifeline.
I'm trying to imagine him wearing the mask. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah. He looked pretty good in the mask. Good looking guy though. Maybe he shouldn't be in there.
I am taking a long time up here. I'm going to say D, Ricardo Montalban.
It's the one who never portrayed Zorro in a film. And you're going to make that your final answer?
Yes.
This is important. You want that 32,000, don't you? Well, you got it. We'll take a break. When we come back, he's going for $64,000. We. Yes, he is still here, Oliver Wade from Los Angeles, who has agonized his way up to $32,000 and still has the audience for a lifeline. Chad is his friend back there, and when do we start having laughs with this guy?
I don't know, just get him started.
All right, fine. He's smiling now. You're doing well. You really are. Now, we're going to go for $64,000. You're 5 away from $1 million, and you still have that lifeline. Ready to play?
All
Let's
set.
do it. Let's play. Here we go. $64,000. Former Special Prosecutor Kenneth Starr is currently an adjunct professor at which law school? Stanford, UCLA, Pepperdine, NYU.
Simple decision. Audience.
Audience for this one?
No
Need
idea.
some help, audience? On your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, please vote now. Wow. Well, it's almost a tie between Pepperdine and Stanford.
Yeah, there's actually, it's actually kind of what I was expecting. Now that I really look at it and also seeing the audience's reaction, I remember talking to my friend about this, I believe.
Jennifer,
Yes,
the one you met with Jason Priestley.
that's the one.
Yeah.
And I believe she said that he is now teaching at Pepperdine. Or Stanford.
There he goes again.
I got nothing to lose here.
Think about it. The conversation. What exactly did you say? Besides, you're such a handsome hunk. And I love you with all my heart. And Kenneth Starr went to...
I thought that was you saying that. Sorry.
You're an attractive man, but that ain't me. Which school? Which school? Come on, Oliver.
Yeah, you wouldn't think I've gotten this far knowing absolutely nothing. This is like 5 questions in a row. I have had pretty much no idea. I'm gonna quickly make a decision here and say C, Pepperdine, because that's probably what I end up with anyway.
Rings the bell with what she said.
Yeah, kinda.
All right, let's hope Jennifer is right. Make it your final answer.
Final answer.
Pepperdine? No, by gosh, it was NYU here in New York City. But that was you didn't lose a dime. You
Nope.
still got $32,000. Hey, it was a lot of fun.
Thank you very much.
A lot of fun. Good luck to you. Well, it's kind of sad. Kind of sad to see old Oliver go. But we still have all these contestants ready to get on with it. So here's the final fastest finger question for tonight. Here it comes. Place the following multiplications in order of their products, starting with the lowest number. 6 times 6, 10 times 5, 11 times 4, 5 times 7. Okay, time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order. 5 times 7, then 6 by 6, then 11 times 4, Finally, 10 times 5. That's the right order. Who got it in the fastest time? Yes, Eric Feinstein. Good going, Eric. Come on, let's do it. Well, congratulations, Eric. Where are you from?
Ossining.
Ossining, New York, right up the Hudson River, huh? Nice to have you here. Kind of pressed for time. You know how Oliver was here.
I was here.
All right, good. So you're 15 away from winning $1 million. Let's start with the $100 question, as we always do, Eric, and here it is. According to an old proverb, 2 what are better than 1? Heads, noses, belly buttons, paychecks.
There'll be 2 heads. So that'd be A.
Right, 2 heads are better than 1 head. For $200. By definition, which of these people is financially the poorest? Prince, pauper, philanthropist, Bill Gates.
This depends on the lawsuit, but I'll say B, pauper.
Final answer? Yes, you're right. Pauper's the right answer for $200. Yeah, just like I thought. That sound means we're out of time for tonight, but Eric will be back here Sunday night, and joining him will be a brand new group of contestants who have flown in from all over the country. And they are Mary Flood, David Luckoff, Sue Marks, Greg Gleason, Lowell Ross, Chuck Dornberger, John Kaczynski, Eric Yoon, and Debbie Donna Goodrich.